One day it was told that there was a house in the middle of the forest inhabited by a mother and child. The child of the mother is still relatively young. The next time the child was in the yard to play. At the same time came a deer. The deer tried to put its antlers into the little boy's clothes, so that the little boy is like being lifted up on the antlers of a deer. Instantly the child was afraid of the deer and cried while screaming for his mother. Reflexively the mother came out of the house and began to see what was happening. Unexpectedly, the child was taken away into the forest by a deer. The mother tried with all her might to chase the deer into the forest. But when they got to the forest, the small child brought by the deer was already in a large area of grass and playing as usual. The mother was so happy to have found her child and started to carry her child. They returned to the house where they lived. But what happened? It turns out the house has been crushed by a large tree. Of course, the condition of the house is falling apart. The mother started to think if she was still inside without chasing the child, what would happen to her. Suddenly he remembered that several years earlier he had saved a fawn from being targeted by hunters. The mother covered the fawn with various kinds of cloth so that the hunters would not get caught. When the hunters were gone, the mother took the cloth that covered the deer and started releasing the deer into the forest. Unexpectedly, the deer carrying her child was the deer she had saved earlier. It was as if the fawn was trying to thank its mother by taking her child to run into the forest to save her family from a fallen tree.
From this incident, the mother said to her child that if she helps all of God's creatures, even if it's the slightest bit, it will still come back to us.